You're racing for Williams. You're racing for Williams with Davito. You'll get no bans. If you're racing for McLaren, you're racing for McLaren, Emu won't curse on stream channel. If you race for AlphaTauri, you race for AlphaTauri, Tiger Gamer, he's a Geordie. If you're racing for Mercedes, you're racing for Mercedes, and in this diamond regime, in HDR, we try to be clean, but it's fierce competition on the track though. So look out for wings and side spots, yeah, as we're fighting every turn on the track, yo. If you're racing for Alpine, you're racing for Alpine, race on's rain begins. If you're racing for Red Bull, you're racing for Red Bull, Mars is always cool. In HDR, we try to be clean, but it's fierce competition on the track though. So look out for wings and side spots, yeah, as we're fighting every turn on the track, yo. If you are racing for Aston, you are racing for Aston, chilling with robot reaction. If you are racing for Haas, you are racing for Haas, Jamie Hester gives you stats. In HDR, we try to be clean, but it's fierce competition on the track though. So look out for wings and side spots, yeah, as we're fighting every turn on the track, yo. If you race Alfa Romeo, you race Alfa Romeo, our standings will be first, yo. If you're racing for Ferrari, you're racing for Ferrari, Stein makes you want to remarry. It's HDR Season 3.
Okay, and hello everyone to the D1, Season 3 Driver Draw and 5 Lapper stream. We will be getting underway shortly. I hope everyone is having a nice evening, for some, even afternoon, morning. It can be anything around the world. We will be starting in a few. So, just gonna invite some people, or maybe not, because you want an invite, K5? I want everyone. So we are waiting for a few people. So, while we have the time, I'll take you through what's gonna happen on the stream. Of course, Arweb. I don't think I have you added though, do I? Arweb. Yep. Here you go. You got it there, mate. So back to the thing. I'm gonna take you throughout what's gonna happen on this stream. So we got 3-5 lappers around Silverstone, around Austria, and around Brazil. Then we will hand onto the calendar reveal, and then me and Diamonds will host the driver draw, where you see where others and you will be racing in season 3. There's 10 teams as normal. So we'll see what's gonna happen. As we are probably ready enough. So this is gonna be a short one, quickie, and then we will head on to the most entertaining part of the stream. It's gonna be interesting. It looks like we're waiting for rice, and then we will head on onto this Great Britain 5-upper. I don't think so, is it? I don't think it's F1 21 team song. But I'm not sure since I didn't play F1 21, so I can tell. Hello, Husky. So, we are getting underway right now. And you can be seen K5. You don't need to try that, it's not gonna be seen. If anyone is asking for context, K5 is trying to message me on Steam, but he never realized he's not gonna be on the stream. So, we are heading into one-shot quali, which is very hard to commentate, let's be honest. I don't really want to go through it, but we'll just go on board with someone and we'll see what's gonna happen there. As we got, I think, around 15 drivers, so it's gonna be interesting. Maybe more is gonna join throughout the 5 lappers. Then we'll head on into the driver draw and calendar reveal. I don't think I can choose. Who do I go on board? Oh, I think I can. Not sure about it, but someone already up. Um, not nothing new, you know, but so we are starting right now. Oh my god. And I didn't even prepare for this. And it's really hard to change. So we go with the GOAT on board, which is King Grim. I'm just gonna do this. It's too fast for me to do anything. So we can go on board here with Fluff, who's going into these turns. Very hard to get right. Of course, you can get them right if you need that. Now, onto the cops. The most interesting event of 21 happened here. Now it's flat out. You don't go side by side. No worries there. Now, as Erwab retired from the session, you'll go into Beckett's and Meggett's. I think it's the names for these corners. Out of Beckett's into the Stove Straight. I don't know the names of the corners. Now the Stove corner, almost the last corner. Now these corners, hard to get the throttle right. So let's see if Fluff is gonna get them right, and he is gonna get them not the best, but it worked for him. It's B8 for him. Shifts on pole, beating Diamonds by a tenth. Interesting. Now we'll head into the race. I don't know if the result's gonna be needed, so I might just screw through it. And then we'll go onto this 5-lapper. It's almost last air wrap. Diamond is washed, yeah. And in a few minutes, we will head onto this race. You want an invite? Let's see if I can throw you one. And here you go. I'll send you two, just in case. You can join in. And we are gonna get the lights out in a few seconds. And it's gonna be lights out, and away we go. Shivza gets a good start. Diamonds breathing down his neck. He goes first. He takes him into the first turn in his home 5-flapper as Ibrahim goes side by side with what? Beautiful action there as the Williams with the McLaren also making it side by side. Shivza, there's cars jumping about themselves. Diamonds is leading the British Grand Prix. Shivza goes down the inside. No, he just tries to scare Diamonds, which is not working just yet. Ruben Scott third, Veselka fourth. There's gonna be even more action coming down. Erweb side by side with Jay Morris, the D2 champion with D1 driver. They're going side by side. No one's having the balls to go side by side into co-ops. As there's not much action throughout, Packets and Maggots. But it's been a beautiful start for Diamonds. Shivza holding on pretty nicely. The top two is in another league. As Shivza is being patient with Diamonds. As Verstauka is not being patient with Ruben Scott as he tries to go down inside. That turns into outside now. He's gonna try the old switcheroo, which is gonna work for him. He goes into the podium places as Diamonds sets the fastest lap of the race. Wow, what an action. Shivza still not trying anything on Diamonds. There's a lot of switching here. But nothing too interesting there. The McLaren goes down inside the last moment, the dive bomb. He tries to go around the outside. That's just not gonna work for him. Bigoric is gonna throw him out. But Chocolate is gonna try it into the cops. I'm getting flashbacks. Is he not? No. As he sends him into the wall. Beautiful. Now, Flandix is gonna overtake Chocolate like a piece of pie. Nothing happening here. These are gonna be passive. As Chocolate makes up another place on the Ferrari. Beautiful move there. As Verstauka, Erweb sets the fastest lap. Shivza still playing it passively with Diamonds, waiting till the last lap. As there's no one too close to anyone really to make a move. So, as the McLaren of Jay Morris goes a bit wide, it's gonna cost him some time. And time in 5 lappers is the most needed thing you need. Even a tenth, 100 counts in 5 lappers. Let's go on board to Maggots and Beckett because This is the one of the most um, Immo, if you could one person from the server to join you at McLaren, who would it be? One person. Oh my god. Well, whoa, what the fuck? Sorry, but what the fuck was that? Jay Morris flying into the barriers. But if I can choose, as Flandix goes around the outside, completes that move nicely. If I can choose one person, well, that's a very hard question. But now we're getting some action as Jay Morris overtakes around the outside. Beautiful move there. I think there's gonna be some overtaking. But these questions are not helping me in commentating as the Ferrari goes a bit wide. I'm gonna answer the question after the 5-lapper, Jamie. Hold on. Ferrari goes into barriers. He's not the only one who kissed the barriers. Even though it's not Valentine, it looks like our drivers like the barriers. As Shivza somewhere gets but he's having no ERS. And there's a fight as Restauka defense from the Ferrari just being too short there, not being able to defend that nicely. Ferrari goes into the podium places, which is Ibrahim. Now, who's gonna win? And who's gonna be on the podium? The two most interesting things. Where can Diamonds make a move? Is he gonna try to hang it around under the hanger straight? Is he gonna try it around under the slow straight? Sorry if I'm saying some of these names wrongly, because I don't remember them. Diamonds is gonna go for the move now. He's gonna go down inside on Shivza, which is gonna be a pretty easy move. He makes it. Now he's gonna have the Warsaw line through this corner. Now he's gonna come out on top. As we see, a bit of fighting there. Fluff is out of battery, but the Ferrari is too. Now to the lead fight. Is it gonna be Diamonds? Is it gonna be the D3 driver of Shivza who can take the W here in the 5-lapper? It's gonna be a bit interesting. But it looks like it's going Diamonds' way. But don't count out Shivza just yet. But it looks like Diamonds has everything as the Ferrari goes into the... There's a spin and Verstappen loses 2 places now to Arweb, and Ibrahim as Arweb goes down the inside. Oh my god! Now Verstappen pushes him off the track, and who's gonna be on pole? It's Ibrahim. Diamonds first, Shivza second, and Ibrahim third. What an action! And we still not done yet. Arweb goes home in P9 after that dive bomb. Holy fuck. As the GOAT will complete this race in 14th and Flandix in 15th. Now, back to the Jamie Hester question. Who would I choose as a teammate, or was it into my team? One person. Well, since I like my, it's hard to choose one person. I can do options, but not one person. Into your team and teammate, so 2 people. So, should I be realistic? Because it's gonna be group 3 mixed with group 2, so I have to be with group 2? Or should I make it just who I want? I'm gonna wait. Whoever you want. Okay, so in D1. Oh, I would probably choose Wabo because we've been in a team, in the same team last season, so I think we could get along pretty well. He was engineering me a few races, so he knows how I race. So Wabo in as my teammate, and into my team. Who, who would I choose? I would probably choose one of my mates, but possibly K5. Yeah, let's stay with K5 and Wabo, the two people I would choose. Even though I would choose a lot more other people's, because it's hard to choose one from each, so it was pretty much just about. And we will head on the next. Hello, sort up. As someone wanted an invite. Um, now to find him. Do you want an invite? Sort up. I'll throw you one in case. And I don't have anyone else. So 16 drivers. It's gonna be an interesting one. Yay, Diamonds won his first HDR event. Because no one from D1 literally races here. Okay, so we'll go on to the one-shot quali there. It's just gonna be interesting. Again, impossible to commentate. So, throw me some predictions. People who are not racing, or even if you're racing, you can throw me some prediction. Who's gonna win this one in Austria? Arvep Paul and win? Want to see that. That would be beautiful. Let's see if anyone else than the D1 drivers can win this one. I'm a fan of Shivza now after D5 flopper. But now, we'll just go on board. I'm not gonna say too much words to this because it's hard to commentate. But we are on board with Shivza now onto this wiggly straight, as I say, into turn 2, which is now, and turn 3. Hard braking zone. You can get it right, it's uphill, so we can brake relatively late. Now onto this last DRS straight off the lap into turn 4, which is pretty hard to get right. A lot of ways you can take it, but the optimal one is where the Chin take it. Now, downhill, hard traction zones here, but he gets it thoroughly right. Now the last two turns, which are the most hard, and he gets it pretty decently. As he goes across the line, it's gonna be P9, 14 decently. It's gonna be Paul and 1-2 for Mercedes. Oh my god, no, we are here again. 1-2 for Mercedes. Hell nah. So it's Mercedes 1-2. Not what I wanted to see, but We are now seeing it. Verstoka second, Chickenov third, Rice, beautiful effort from him, fourth, and some others, as the GOAT qualifies 11th. Now, onto the 5-flapper in Austria. This is gonna be the most interesting one. I hope it's gonna be interesting, like in esports, but I don't have to get these expectations too high. So we'll wait just a bit, and we'll get on racing. So, who's gonna win this? Is it gonna be Arvap? Is it gonna be Diamonds? Is it gonna be Fluff? Or is it gonna be anyone else? Possibly the GOAT of King Grim himself. And it's 3, 4, 5 flights, and it's gonna be lights out, and away we go. Here in Austria, as someone gets a drive through, Diamonds gets away well. Verstoka is being challenged by the Aston Martin. There's a big scramble for positions. It's still Mercedes 1-2. Rice now challenging for the podium places. He's gonna be doing down the inside into turn 3. He gets that beautiful move done by no problem. As Jekinov goes off, that's gonna cost him a lot of time and position. The Alfa Romeo is gonna go down the inside. He pushes Rice wide, and that's not gonna do much to Rice's race. Now he gets overtaken by the Ferrari. It's a big scramble for positions there. 4 cars fighting in one corner. Oh my god, where do you see that? As there's a lot of drivers getting penalties already. The scariest thing, you know. Now Rice is gonna go for it, possibly now, or maybe not. It's still Mercedes 1-2. As Watts goes a bit wide. Verstoka left the session, and that's gonna cost him a lot of time. I'm gonna send him an invite quickly, so he can get in back. Hello, Tiger. As now he gets overtaken by the Alfa Romeo, and the Mercedes 1-2 is ruined. So it's not close with Diamond, but Rice is pretty close on the Alfa Romeo of Ruben Scott. Now Rice, oh, that was a nice. Rice took that turn 1 without no hesitation. This is the definition of balls of steel, as the Alfa Romeo in front of him has no ERS. As he goes down inside on the Alfa Romeo, it's just not gonna work for him as he would have wanted to. He's getting DRS from Diamond, so no moves there whatsoever. Diamond's almost on 100% ERS. My man is tryharding. Oh, as Verstoka rejoins and fights Chekinov pretty nicely. He does the Verstappen tactic, as Nagrom retires from the session on the 2nd straight. As there's a Chocolate who's trying to make a move. Is he gonna make a move? That's the interesting question. These driver, oh, he goes a bit wide. Now he's gonna spin. No, he saves it. rather nicely, but loses a lot of time. Now, chicken up, what can you do? Can you overtake him? And it's gonna look like, yes, he's gonna go down inside on Verstelka, and he's gonna do that move nicely, beautifully. Rice fighting with Ruben Scott, side by side they go, as he is gonna go down inside, outbreaks him, and gets that move done. But not just yet, don't call it a day, because Rice is gonna have to complete this move right now. He does that rather nicely. Now he needs to get into the DRS of Diamonds if possible, because if he doesn't get DRS now, he can lose still the position, and he gets into the DRS just about. Nice one from Rice there, gaining almost 5 tenths in the last sector. He really pulled Lando Norris. As Verstelka spins around, and that's nothing new. Verstelka killing people. As Watts goes into the P4, and now down the inside, 3 wide into turn 3. This is not gonna end well, but it somehow ended well, as Verstelka pushes the Red Bull onto the grass. He's pushing people around. What the fuck is this? Hello, Nagram. Fluff is just killing people again. Nothing new, to be honest. There's gonna go down inside Airwrap, but it's not gonna work for him. Diamonds wins this 5-flapper by 2 seconds. Rice finishes the podium with Ruben Scott Verstelka 4th, Airwrap 5th, and Pickorick 6th, Chocolate 8th, and other drivers too. Still not current the time, Mars. We still go on to Brazil. Don't leak anything just yet. Do not leak it, mate. Nah, this was the second. We were in Silverstone, now we were in Austria. We'll go on to Brazil now. I said, maybe you didn't see it. It depends how long the 5-flapper's gonna take. The time is just was around it, so it's not gonna be on it. We'll just do one more 5-flapper, then take the driver draw and calendar. Maybe we did, you know, a tactical move. As Diamonds wins another one. Boo Diamonds! Last to first challenge in. Do the last to first challenge in Brazil. Come on, mate. You know better than that. Do it. I dare you. Yeah. You can still join Mass. I'll invite you. If you're fast enough. So this is your results from Austrian GP. Yep, okay, Mas. Mas is not racing, so I can join. I will race on keyboard. I'm gonna destroy all of you on keyboard. Well, literally, not breaking into turn 1. Okay, we'll head on to this last 5 lapper. Then we're doing 20 people watching. Nice attendance on the stream today. Hello everyone. Hope you're having a nice evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We are heading into the last 5 lapper, then we're gonna reveal the calendar, and we're gonna do the driver draw to see where you're gonna race, who's gonna be your teammate, who's gonna be your team principal. Um, so we're gonna head on onto one shot quali around Brazil Hill. It was the last race last season, so maybe some drivers still have the muscle memories from it, and maybe they're still gonna be fast. So, rain race. Thank you, Nagrom, from the information. This is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Okay, and we're gonna go on board with Pickle Rick down into first turn. He's gonna go take it rather decently. Full throttle through the second, almost. He's in sixth now. Diamonds is gonna do the first challenge. Now, the this turn, I don't know, it's turn 3, I think. Turn 4. Now uphill. This fast 5 lapper. So what am I doing? This fast corner right-hander. Now, ooh, as he almost spins around, it's gonna lose him a lot of places. As J Morris also retired from session. Now he's not gonna take the Alonso line. He's gonna take it more generally, and the final corner where you have to brake. He's gonna take that decently. And now, who's gonna be on pole? Is it gonna be Chocolate? Is it gonna be Rice? I think it's gonna be Chocolate on pole. Rice second. And it looks like Ruben Scott actually is gonna be third. It's a nice lap from these guys. Rice only few hundreds from Chocolate. Yes, Park Pharma is on diamonds. So here are the results. Now we'll head on to the last 5 laps. And it is raining. Nagrom was right. This is gonna be interesting. And it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 5. And it's lights out. And away we go in Brazil. The last 5 lapper before we'll get to the exciting part. Rice is gonna go into the lead from Chocolate. Chocolate spins him around. What a beautiful. What? It's carnage. Oh my, holy shit. Nah, and it's Watts and Arweb fighting for P1 now. It's gonna be Watts who's gonna be on top. We're stuck at third, too far back to make a move. And there's another spin. What a nice start. Arweb is fighting with Watts for the first position. Hard to overtake in the wet, of course. So, he's gonna take it. And it's Picklerig who's in third now. And Watts is the fastest lap, of course. He started first. Or he did not, he completed lap first. I'm stupid. Let's go back to Diamonds and see what is he cooking down here. And he is indeed cooking. Around the outside he goes. He pulls the first up, but it's still not done. It's done now. As the Alfa Romeo goes down the inside. But Diamonds did it. Diamonds, the next Verstappen. Pulled the move around the outside. In the second turn. Or it's third. I don't know. Now, what are you cooking more, Diamonds? What do you have prepared for me? He takes the Alonso line, but I don't think that's what is intentional. As the Ferrari goes down the inside on the Alfa Romeo. Not just yet. Is Diamond's gonna do it? Possibly. It's too far back behind, possible to make a move. But one guy that is gaining. It's Arweb, who said the fastest lap now. There's Carnage behind. I switched off just before the Carnage happened. Oh my god. And Diamonds is again cooking, but he overcooked too much. And he's down to 9th again. As there's beautiful fighting between these three guys. Is it gonna be Ruben down the inside? No, it's gonna be Diamonds around the outside, but gets blocked by the Alfa Romeo. Now, Chocolate is gonna get a chance. No, he's not. He's gonna go onto the grass. What the fuck? Alright. Chocolate is not joking around. Jay Morris now. He's gonna stay where he is. No, he's gonna do, well, we could say switcheroo. A beautiful one by Jay Morris. This is why he's the D2 champ. as the Alfa Romeo goes down the inside. Bottom hoof again. And it looks like Watts is gonna win this one. But it's still Pickle Rick challenging for P2, possibly P1, but he has to pull some interesting things to get into P1. Hydrate, sorry NoobTube, I don't have anything to hydrate with. So you'll just have to... I can go for a glass of water after this, quickly, for you not to lose your point. And it looks like it's going all Watt's way. If this Piccolo Rig did some mistake and Arvab has no battery left, it looks like it's gonna be Watts who's gonna win this one. Chocolate goes side by side. Oh, as Diamonds is in the barriers. And it looks like it's going all Watts' way. He's gonna win the 5-lapper here in Brazil. Struggling for the grip, but he has got just enough. But now the interesting fight is gonna be right here. Watts is gonna cross the line and win, but who's gonna win this one? Side by side, Arvab and Pickorick. It's gonna be Arvab who's gonna be second. What a nice finish there. 300. Beautiful. What a race. So it's these 3 drivers, Watts, Arvab and Pickorick, who will complete the podium. What's a brake pedal? Some people apparently don't know. So now, after this 3 5-lappers, we will head on into the driver draw. I don't know why are you timed. Um, for how long are you timed, Chocolate? I can... If Diamonds gave it to you, I'm not gonna do anything. 1 hour. I'll unmute you. But I don't know what she did. I don't see any chat that is bad from you, so I'm gonna remove the timeout for now. Shouldn't I? Okay, I'm just gonna give it back. Sorry for that. I'm gonna give it for 10 minutes. So Diamonds is the 5-flopper champion. I've gave him 10 minutes. We can leave him there. So now we will head on to the calendar reveal. So guys, are you prepared for the calendar reveal right now? So, let's get the admins out the way, all the stuff out the way, and only people who don't know what's the first race. Tell me, what do you think is gonna be the first race? Monaco. Kingas, I said not the stuff. Sepang. Yeah, we're gonna race in Malaysia. I'm not gonna make it any longer. Here's the calendar, guys. This is the season 3 calendar. So, we are gonna start in Texas in 1 week exactly from now on. Um, then, uh, what do you mean no Australia? L in the chat. W in the chat, no Australia. Put the W's in for no Australia, mate. Put the W's in the chat for no Australia. L no Monaco. I do agree with that one. So let's. I'm gonna yap about this calendar for a while till we get to the driver draw. So we're gonna start in Texas, then go into Britain. Pretty similar tracks, if you ask me. Of course, Britain has more straights than that. Then Spain, which is a sprint too. Only 4 sprints on this calendar, so this is the first sprint. Then Bahrain, Brazil, Hungary, Monza, which is also a sprint. Yeah, turn 1 Monza is gonna be interesting. Then we'll have I think 1 week of chill, if I'm counted it right. Then we go into Qatar. Um, then we'll go into Belgium, Portimao, which is also a sprint. Austria, Las Vegas, UAE, which is also a sprint, and Japan is gonna be the last race of the season. So, this is the calendar. I think some people are at least happy with it. Um, of course, you can't make a calendar which is gonna suit everybody. So, personally, I don't like Texas being on the calendar, Monza being on the calendar, and Qatar being on the calendar. But everyone has a different opinion on that. Now, the most interesting thing. Are you ready for the driver draw? As Diamonds is gonna join me. I don't know if he's gonna talk though. Hello, Diamonds.
I'm very much here to talk.
Okay, so we are gonna head on to the driver draw here with Diamonds, who's gonna be helping me with this driver draw.
Mind sharing the screen for
Yes,
Discord?
I'll
Right.
share you the stream so you have more time to type in there.
I'll just give a quick rundown of how this is going to work. The divisions are split into 4 groups, with Group 1 being the 5 fastest drivers, then Group 2, Group 3, with Group 4 being the slowest drivers. And the way we do this is we spin a wheel of a like Group 4, for example. We get a driver, we spin the wheel for a Group 1, and then them two become teammates. And that's how we pair them across the grid. And then we have another wheel for spinning what team they drive for. So that's how we try to keep things balanced.
Okay, I think I'm not gonna hold on any longer. Here's the things. We're gonna spin always Group 3, Group 2, and then Group 4 and Group 1, which is gonna be the teammate paired together. Of course, we are missing one driver from Group 4, if
That's
right.
D1.
D1
That's
Group
only
4.
D1. Everything else is full, yeah.
Everything else is gonna be full. So, only one driver missing. You can ask for more. This is beautiful. So, I think we can start. I'm gonna stop yapping and we'll get onto it. So,
Yep.
the first driver of this driver draw is gonna be Jindy Sunday.
And which team, who is going to be Jundi Sundi's teammate for Division 3? We're about to find out.
So, Jindy Sunday, and it's gonna be, who's gonna be his teammate for D3? It's gonna be Umka.
And now neither of them are team principals, so we have to spin the wheel to decide what team are they going to drive for.
So, what team these two drivers will drive for? And it's gonna be Red Bull.
Red Bull. So
Red Bull
is
gonna be
Jundi Sundi and Miles's Red Bull. Solid lineup for them, I'd say. Pretty decent pairing, that. I think Miles will be happy with that.
Yeah. We can go into another one. Who is it gonna be? It's gonna be Nagrom.
Interesting. Let's see who he's going to end up with. There are no team principals in D3, so we will be spinning the wheel for team every time.
So, who's gonna be his teammate? It's gonna be Curtis.
Curtis.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And
I'd
what
say-
team are gonna race for? Still 9 more teams to do drivers for.
Gonna
It's gonna be Williams.
And Williams is by DeVito, so DeVito, that's your D3 lineup sorted. So Curtis and who was the other one? Negron.
Yes.
Just popping that into driver grids. Right, so that's 2 out of 10 teams in D3 sorted.
Now, again. What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be
Hard case.
hard case.
That's a
Let's
very
see.
solid driver. Very decent driver for even Group 3, I think. From what I've
Yeah.
seen, of course. But we'll see throughout the season how he performs. Who's gonna be his teammate? We got only 3 drivers he can choose from.
Hard case. And
Mr. Bible.
yeah, that's Heartland in the Discord.
Okay.
Heartland. It's a good one. Good team, that. Hard case and Mr. Bible. What team are they going to be driving for? They are going to be
Alpine Racing's team.
Alpine. Racing getting hard case. And who was the other one?
Mr.
Oh yeah,
Bible.
Heartland. Yeah.
You can type it in there while it's on.
Yeah, I've got it typed in.
Okay, the last drivers from these groups are gonna be voted now.
Vatsy or Chevy?
It's gonna be Chevy.
Chevy Wolves or Chevy Dog, if you know him by his nickname, making a comeback after some things in season 2. But
And
he's back
gonna
now.
He's gonna be paired with.
Husky or Sourtub. Love to have
It's
either
gonna
of them,
be
to be
Husky.
honest. It's Husky, the American. He has his home race first, and that is a lineup I would like. Actually, I'd be happy if I got them.
And what
Chevy and
team
Hester.
are gonna drive for?
So 7 teams left. Who's it going to be?
Ferrari.
Or just missed out on them?
You missed out on them.
Ferrari. Ferrari is, and that is Stein's team.
And now it's gonna be Voltse and Sort Up paired with each other.
Mum, I want you to break her hand so she can get up.
Okay, and it's gonna be Voltse and Sort Up. And what team are they gonna drive for?
I missed the wheels. There's some dickheads in the other room.
It's gonna be McLaren, that's my team.
Ooh. Who are the drivers? I missed both of them.
Voltse and Sort Up.
Without seeing Sourtub. Sourtub's been getting faster recently, so you've got a lineup on your hands for sure.
So now, the few other drivers. Group 4 and Group 1 paired with each other in D3. Who's it gonna be? Florian.
He's new to the grid, and that's Group 4, isn't it?
Yes.
Florian. And D1, Group 1 means he's going to get a very strong teammate. And who is that teammate going to be?
It's gonna be Sterry,
Who Sterry is, the singer himself.
the singer himself.
And
Beautiful.
Tush Sterry won't be getting a McLaren reunion because they're already taken, so he has 5 options. Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin, AlphaTauri, and the Regime.
It's gonna be Alfa Romeo.
Alongside Jamie Hester. I think Jamie Hester's going to be happy with that one. So that is Tush Sterry and Florian driving for Alfa Romeo.
Okay, now we are gonna head on to the next drivers. Jamie Hester is has diamonds.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I forgot. Alfa Romeo's R-Web in it.
I think it is.
Yeah, I got 2 used to last season.
So
Minjuice.
Minjuice with
He's relatively new.
Minjuice, and it's gonna be
Minjuice and is it
King
King
Gas. It's gonna be King Gas.
Oh, it's on the
Some
line. King
people
Gas.
like to say King Ass, but
I think it'll do just fine in D3 this
and
time.
what team are they gonna drive for? Only 4 teams to choose from.
Right, King Gaz and I forgot the other one already.
AlphaTauri, King
King
Gas.
Gaz get back at AlphaTauri for a
King
second
Gas
season.
is staying in AlphaTauri. That's the first repetition here.
And who is the other driver?
Minjuice.
Minjuice, okay. King Gaz and Minjuice in AlphaTauri. Gaz had a first season at AlphaTauri. He's going back for a second one.
And
He is
he's
so angry.
He's not
Oh,
happy
he's
with
absolutely
it. He's
Oh,
not
he's-
happy with it.
He's an absolute shambles.
let me put an L too.
No, poor Gaz.
Okay,
Anyway,
who's gonna
as long as he
be
doesn't get a teammate he
next?
doesn't like. Right, who's it? Who's it?
Dodger?
I had him last season. We might be in for a reunion here.
Dodger? And who's gonna
So-
be his teammate for this season?
Gonna get a real fast teammate.
Ruben Smith.
Ruben
Very,
Smith.
very decent driver, competing for the podiums every chance he gets.
Now, Ruben Smith might get a reunion at Aston Martin, or Dodger might get a reunion at the Regime. Or neither of them. They might both end up at Haas. We're about to find out.
It's gonna be Aston Martin.
Aston Martin it is.
So
And
Ruben
Ruben
Smith
Smith
is gonna stay at Aston Martin.
and Dodger is going to join him.
So we got only last drivers, Deadly Muffin and King Grim now being chosen.
King Green the Goat, or Deadly Muffin the new comer.
It's gonna be Deadly
Ed-
Muffin, man.
Deadly Muffin Man. And
Who's gonna
next
be
one
his teammate?
his teammate
Shivza
is...
or Ibrahim? Very decent drivers. Both of them, I would not be
Oh, it's
shame
close.
having them in their team. It's gonna be Shivza.
Shifty Wizard, and Deadly Muffin Man. Where are they going to drive for?
Mercedes
This is
or Haas. Jamie
the
Hester
regime.
or Diamonds. And it's gonna be Jamie Hester. Oh!
Okay.
Oh, no, it's gonna be
Oh!
Mercedes!
Oh, he's into the regime. Welcome in, welcome in. So that was Shifty, or how do I forget these so quickly?
And Deadly Muffin Man.
Yeah, Shifty and Deadly Muffin Man, which means that by default, King Dream and
Ibrahim
Ibrahim are
are
going
joined to
to
Haas.
Haas.
And let me just...
And Jamie Hester getting the GOAT himself back.
Such
He's
a goated
back.
team.
I know he's a HDR
Now,
OG, and he's
we are
back
gonna
now,
head
King Dream.
onto D2. This is the most interesting division in every factor that exists. But
Yep.
we will see. And who's
Right.
it gonna be?
There's 3 team principals here, so
It's gonna
it's
be
one of
Racing.
them. That means whoever his teammate is driving for Alpine, because Racing is the Alpine team principal.
So who's gonna drive alongside Racen's Alpine? It's gonna be Fluff. Fluff is gonna drive with Racing at Alpine.
Alongside Racing at Alpine.
I
Fluff and
can't
Racing,
delete the Alpine from here, so
they're good point scorers, so I think we'll be fine with
who's
that.
gonna be the next from this group? It's gonna be Pickle Rick, the new man who just added me for these 5 flappers.
Yep. And where is Pickle Rick going to be driving? How many TPs are here? I don't think there are.
It's gonna be Chocolate.
Chocolade and Pickle Rick. And where are they going to be driving this time?
And they're going to be driving at
7.
Red Bull.
Red Bull. It's not possible. Mars is TP there.
Okay.
Red Bull and
So
take out. Yeah, take out Alpine afterwards because they're not an option anymore.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
said it.
Yeah, Alpine not an option.
So we go again.
Right. As long as it's not Red Bull or Aston Martin,
It's
they can drive there.
Williams.
It's Williams, and that is DeVito's team. And
So-
AlphaTauri is Tiger's team in it.
Next.
So wait, so it's Chocolate and who was the other one? Pickle Rick.
Yeah, Pickle Rick.
Right.
You
Pickle
made
Rick
me
and
stop
Chocolate.
for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna be the next? And I'm gonna say this a lot. Get used to it. It's gonna be Lee's.
Leon.
And he's gonna be paired with...
Who shall explain afterwards why we can't do teams first. It's actually not possible.
It's gonna be Rice with Lee Bob.
Rise and Lee Bob. Rise is not a TP, so we head towards constructors.
And
Where will they be
what
driving?
team are they gonna drive for? Mercedes.
Welcome to the regime, boys.
Okay.
Rise and
Okay.
Rise and Lee Bob.
Yes.
There we go.
And the next one
Happy days.
is gonna be Robot Reaction. So that's Aston Martin.
Yep. Aston
And
Martin
who's
confirmed.
gonna
And
drive alongside him in Aston Martin?
Excellence.
Lani or Excellence? Both very decent drivers. Lani,
Excellence.
the best teammate I've ever had, is gonna be Excellence.
Excellence is inherently faster. We'll see. For now. Yep, Excellence it is, and that is a team Robot will be happy with. Excellence was absolutely cooking in D3 last season.
So
And
it's
now he's
these two
back.
drivers, is Jack Ingroff and Lani.
Don't say
And
his name.
what team
It's a fact.
are they gonna drive for? They're gonna drive. Ooh, it's close to me, but it's gonna be Jamie Hester's Haas.
Jamie will still be happy having Lani as a teammate, if what you said is true.
Okay, now we'll head onto the slowest and fastest.
There's only 4. Wait, there are 4.
It's gonna be Lego Man.
Lego Man.
And alongside him will be, these names are most I know all of these names, of course. It's gonna be K5M5.
Right, so that takes out the possibility of Red Bull. It's just TP there. Lego Man and K5, they'll drive for Alfa Romeo, Ferrari, McLaren, or Alpha Tauri.
No, I wanted them, but it's gonna be Aston. Wait, Aston it
Nope,
can be.
you have to take them off the wheel, mate.
I can't do it because I can't edit it, so
Oh,
it's just gonna be like this.
Swear
They're
I
gonna
turned
drive
on that.
for. It's gonna be Ferrari or McLaren.
Ooh, close.
It's gonna be Ferrari.
Oh, that's right on the
Oh,
line.
I wanted
Right.
them. That would be nice. That
So
would be nice.
K5 and
K5 is gonna stay at Ferrari. Another repetition there.
yeah, K5 and which
Lego
other driver?
Man.
Lego Man. Okay.
Who's
Right,
gonna
so
be?
that is 4 teams left. Actually, 9 seats because Mars is TP at Red Bull. Right.
Yes.
I don't think there's any TPs left in this spinner.
It's gonna be
Mumford play.
Mumford
newcomer.
Place.
He's a newcomer here. Just joined D2.
And the next one. With him, the teammate. Who's it gonna be? All
Any
these
of
fast
these
drivers.
guys. I thought he's so good for him.
It's gonna be
It's
Comic.
It's Comic, which takes out Red Bull again. It's Alfa Romeo, McLaren, or Alpha Tauri.
So, who they gonna drive for? Pretty decent drivers. And it's gonna be it's not gonna be Red Bull.
Not
Can I
possible.
remove it? I
Uh,
can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so we go
Respin.
again. It's gonna be Alfa
Alfa
Romeo.
Romeo. And that is Arweb's team, and Arweb can be happy with Comic and Mumford. I remember the second driver this time, making progress.
Yes. Now, we got 2 more spins in D2. Or 4, if you multiply.
Fexen's new. If Yellow's done 1 race, and Dredu drove last
So
season.
the Fexin, fellow checkmate, I'm from Czechia, he's also from Czechia. So
McLaren.
I wouldn't be too shady to have it in my team. Who's it gonna be?
Jay Morris.
It's gonna be
Yo.
Mars, so let's put them in
Red
Red
Bull.
Bull.
Yep. So that's your fellow countryman driving for Red Bull.
And now, the last spin here.
Alpha Tauri and McLaren. Dre Dude and If Yellow. It's going to be If Yellow and who's left? It's Jay Morris and
J.
Leo
Morris
Cadiz.
and the Cadiz.
Yeah, they're either getting McLaren or they're either getting Alpha Tauri.
It's gonna be J. Morris.
Jay
And
Morris
what
has
team?
been selected.
It's not gonna be too shady to have this one.
If you get Jay Morris, you're going to be so good.
Please, please.
Oh,
Yes!
Oh, you
Yes,
got
I
him.
am J. Morris! Yes!
That's a championship secured.
Okay, the mate who
J-
had If
J-
Yellow and J. Morris in
Oh,
Mercedes. So that leaves
they both.
Dre
They
Dude
both
and Cadiz in Alpha
for Alpha
Tauri.
Tauri. They Dre Dude. I think he meant he drove at Red Bull last
And
season. So
Diamonds, cover your ears, sort up. Wait for an E-rape. So we're gonna do an E-rape here. I'm gonna do these. and
D2
this.
grid is complete.
Okay. So
Most McLaren D2 drivers drove at Merck last season.
okay, so D1. I'm gonna spin this one and then I'm gonna put the microphone away from my mouth. So who's gonna be group 3? It's gonna be Bert. And I
Former Ferrari driver. Where
No,
will he be
but-
now?
Oh, he was Ferrari, you're right. and he's gonna race with
There are 17 principals in D1, so could be a lot.
17. You meant 7, no?
I said 7 TPs, and it's gonna
gonna
be Zach.
Zach.
So that only leaves Red Bull, Alpine, and Aston Martin.
We can be here a long time.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Red Bull, Alpine, or Aston Martin. So spin again. Can't go McLaren.
That's I can remove it. No, yeah.
Yeah, you can. This is gonna be a while.
Williams, it's not
Nope.
possible.
Neither is AlphaTauri. Remove whichever one. Right.
Alpine, no! Yes, it's Alpine. I don't have to remove anything.
Great. Alpine has Zach
So
and
Bert and Zach.
yeah, Bert and Zach. Zach is a very fast driver. He's actually Tyler's brother who used to drive here. I think he moved on to esports, but solid line like that.
So who's it
Zach
gonna
can
be?
challenge.
Arvap.
Sure.
So
So that means,
Alfa Romeo.
yep,
Who's gonna be his teammate at Alfa Romeo?
it can't be Stein and it can't be me. It has to be Ice Cream or NoobTube.
The whole Merc is just moving to McLaren. That's true. It's gonna be ice cream.
Yeah.
And I'm
Ice
taking
cream.
your drivers.
Ice Cream is a guy I know from Stride Esports joined today. He's a solid fast driver. You're gonna be happy to have him.
Okay, who's gonna be the next?
It's Emu, Tiger, and Frankie.
And it's gonna be me.
Be
So who's gonna be my teammate?
who's gonna be your McLaren teammate?
I have
Remove yourself from the wheel.
I can only noob, no?
Yeah, there's no point spinning.
There's no point spinning. I can only noob.
Yes.
So noob is
Yeah.
my teammate.
Yep.
GG's.
NoobTube's well fast. I'm gonna be happy to have him. Now, Tiger or Frankie? Oh, I think we have a oopsie. Oh no. I
What?
just realized.
What
Oh
have
no.
you realized?
Oh no. I swear it's just me and Stein on that wheel now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit.
What
Yeah, so Tiger's a TP. I'm a TP. So it's done. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I realized what the problem was. We put Zach and Bert in the same team. We have to Oh shit, we have to respin them. That was the problem. Yeah.
Ooh. And
Jeez.
how do you want to respin them now?
That was a great question. I might do a spin on my own between Zach and Bert to decide. How do Right. Keep him distracted while I do something. Put on
Okay.
Tuja's song. Put on Tuja's song as an intermission. Show him I win or something. Like, that one's not copyrighted. Right. I'll figure this.
So, bit of technical issues there. Diamond did an oopsie. Of course that happens. People make mistakes. While we are in there, we can talk with you. What do you think about your teams? Of course, the drivers that are voted out. So, Sort Up, I've seen him in the chat being happy. He's in the Papaya. Welcome to the Papaya family.
Exactly.
I don't know what you have, Davito. You gotta wait because I don't remember it.
Emu, I think you need to reopen the file for Group 3, Group 2, and just go for a full respin.
Group 3 and Group 2, all respin.
Yeah.
Okay, but you need to navigate me because I don't have them.
Check your
Group
Discord.
3.
Just click the file again.
Yeah, I have it. I'm gonna.
Yeah. So just get the drivers filled back in there.
And we are respinning totally.
Yeah, for D-Run. Now, what I need to figure out here is, wait, emu, tiger. Is that right? Is that actually right here, or did I do something else? I have to figure this quickly. Zach, ice cream, YouTube. Stein,
Well,
Dominance,
you can leave me
Alright.
with YouTube now. That's not gonna change anything.
Uh, yeah, I can leave you with noob too.
Yeah, leave me with YouTube.
Okay, so what I figured out is we can't go for any team that is not a TP. So every spin has to have one TP and one normal driver for this to work. So just give it a spin, and I
Okay.
think I've got this figured out now.
You have to navigate me. Okay, I'm not
Alright.
possible. I can remove myself.
Yeah, just
I'm with
remove
YouTube
yourself.
now. And it's gonna be Bert. And we have to assign him to actual TP.
He has to have a TP for this to work.
So, YouTube is not in here. I'm his teammate. And that's
So
not
it
possible.
can't be ice cream or Zach. It has to be a TP.
So it's gotta be you or Stein.
Yeah, Stein. Is Stein gonna have a Bert reunion? Ice cream already has. We can keep him at Alfa Romeo actually. Oh, you could have removed him when we had the chance. But that can be respun as well.
Yeah, you have to navigate me
Just-
through this.
Just spin it until we get a TP.
We can do, if we spin too much, we can do whatever it's the closest to. I think it's, for the second time, it's closer to you, I would.
We just do it so he gets me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I remove ice cream too?
Yeah, remove ice cream. Actually, I think it should spin directly on me, just in case. Just spin till we get TP. And ice cream has Alfa Romeo.
So we spin again.
Yeah, but it's either gonna get me or Stein. And if we get Noob Tube, just remove him.
It's gonna be you. Whatever.
Alright.
We didn't need to spin, mate.
Right, there we go. Now we've got this whole oopsie solved. So Bert gets me, ice cream gets our web, and that should be things sorted.
So
Back on track.
what's gonna
Right.
be here? It's gonna be our web. So that's
Our web already remove him. He
Yeah,
already has
remove.
ice cream.
remove,
So
destroy.
spin again. Tiger or Frankie?
It's gonna be Tiger. So that's
Right, and that is going to be Alpha Tauri.
Alpha
Remove
Tauri.
Tiger.
And
Yeah.
everyone. Wait, only Zach
Zach's
can.
the only option.
So
Yeah.
Zach.
No. So Tiger gets Zach now.
And
Alpha Tauri.
Frankie is gonna be with Stein.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for you to write it down.
Alright, that's that whole mess sorted.
Do you got it? Write it down.
Yeah, I've got it on the driver grids. If you just check driver grids channel, you'll see what team it's driving for.
Yeah, I'm good.
So-
I don't need to. I'm just waiting
I'm
for you
letting
to.
Pat know. I'm letting
Okay,
stream
so
know.
now group 4 and group 1.
Group 4.
It's gonna be Link. Very decent driver.
Also,
Very nice guy.
there's a... Yeah.
And
Link.
he's gonna be paired with.
I don't think it's the same situation with TP has to have a TP again.
It's gonna be Davito. So it
Alright,
doesn't
that problem
matter.
solves itself.
That's
Yeah,
Williams.
Link gets... yeah, don't need to spin team wheel. Now, I think it's a free choice now.
So who will be next? Moose.
Moose is going to get... Also, about the no driver ouch thing, we have 19 drivers on this grid, so one group 1 is going to have... Unfortunately.
Who's gonna be the next? It's gonna be Wabo paired with Moose.
Babo paired with Moose, and what team are they going to drive for?
This is gonna be a long time, maybe.
Alpine, Aston Martin, or Red Bull.
Okay, that can be either one of them.
Yeah.
So
Alpha. They
go-
can't be AlphaTauri, so
They
just
can.
remove it.
So Ferrari, it's not possible.
One. Yep. So,
Mercedes,
can't be
not
me.
possible. Aston Martin, it's possible, no?
Yep, it is. That is
So
going to pull.
it's Moose,
I
Wabo into Aston Martin.
hope Jamie Hester doesn't get left without. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He can't get left without a driver. So either Alpine or Red Bull are going to be down one now. Sorry.
No driver.
Ouch. It's either Red Bull or Alpine starting off on the back foot here.
So it would be nice to put Lewis in there. He's fast, but it's gonna be
Yeah.
JT Tai.
Oh, J-Tai is going to be on his own at which team?
It can only be.
Just to start the season.
It can only be Red Bull now.
No, it's Red Bull. Wait, what? You moved it?
It can be only
Can we-
Red Bull.
No, remember we reset Alpine.
Oh, Alpine, yeah.
Yeah, can we just... Alfa Romeo is replaced by Alpine on this one.
It's gonna be
Bobby
Hess.
has... Jamie Hester's there.
Okay, so now between these
Alfa
two,
Romeo, just change the name in your mind to Alpine for Alfa Romeo.
it's gonna be Alpine.
Yeah. So J-Tai starts the season solo at Alpine. Hopefully there'll be a driver there before the first race.
And
But
now
for
that
now,
leaves
that's-
Grevon, Jamie, Lewis, and KJ.
Oh, Jamie Hester's getting himself Louis or KJ. Lucky
Okay.
guy.
So, who's gonna be alongside Jamie Hester? Or
Right, it's going to be
Grevon.
Grevon at Red Bull. That's the only one left.
And who's gonna be alongside him?
Is it gonna be
Lewis or
Louis?
KJ?
Is KJ getting another season in Alfa Romeo?
No.
Yes, he is. It's
Oh, he
Louis.
is.
It's Louis. Yep, and that puts KJ in Alfa Romeo alongside Jamie Hester. So they are now teammates. This time direct teammates instead of indirect. With Jamie Hester as the TP instead of KJ. No, wait, not Alfa Romeo Haas. I'm so dumb sometimes.
Yeah, it's
So
Hess.
dumb. I keep forgetting it. Keep forgetting Jamie Hester's Haas now. And that's all the driver grid sorted.
Oh wait.
Who's your teammate? You came late. Okay, I scream. It's gonna be R Web at Alfa Romeo.
So if you can post the things,
Uh,
I'll show it onto the stream. It's in driver grid.
Yeah, just go driver grids.
Okay. Now, I'm blind. I am really blind. Oh, it's announced. Oh, here. Thank you.
Is it instant in general?
So
see.
it's. I have to set up the Discord. Okay, so now
Just go
you
driver
should
grids.
see, and this is your D1 grid. So it's gonna be Ice Cream and Arvep in Alfa Romeo, Red
really
Bull
back
and
to it.
Lewis in Red Bull, Diamonds and Bert in Mercedes, Stein and Frankie in Ferrari, Noob Tube and me in McLaren, JT Tai on alone in Alpine, Jamie Hester and KJ in Haas, Aston Martin, Wabo and Moose, Williams, Davito Link, and AlphaTauri, Tiger and Zach. This is your D1 grid. Now onto D2 grid. It's gonna be Comic and Mumford in Alfa Romeo. It's gonna be Miles and Fexin in Red Bull. It's gonna be Rice and Reebok in Mercedes. It's gonna be K5 repetition in Ferrari. Jay Morris and if yellow in McLaren, Rayson and Fluff in Alpine, Lani and Chekarov in Haas, Robot Reaction and Excellence in Aston Martin, Chocolate and Picklerig in Williams, and AlphaTauri, Lil Cadius and Redoute. And the last grid, Alfa Romeo, Starry and Florian, Red Bull, Jindy Sunday and Umka, Mercedes, Shivza and Dudley Muffin, Ferrari, Husky and Chevy Wolves, McLaren, Sortup and Woldsey, Alpine, Haaland and Hardcase, Haas, Ibrahim, King Grim, Aston Martin, Ruben, Dodger, Williams, Curtis, Nagrom, and AlphaTauri, King Gas and Minjus. So, this is it. And I think that's gonna be everything, no diamonds.
Yeah, that is everything.
So that's everything from us. This was the driver grid. Of course, if you are still on the stream, please accept your invite into your team chat, team server, and then season 3 begins in a week. You can practice, you now know the calendar too. And have a nice evening, afternoon, morning, whatever your time is. And goodbye.
Bye.